This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by Lincoln Savings Bank. At home in Iowa, at work for you.
Welcome inside the UNI Panther wrestling room with head coach Doug Schwab. The Panthers, they're your MAC champions. And coach, over the last couple of weeks, over the last month or so, this team has really started to put things together. Congratulations on the championship. How good does that feel to set that goal at the beginning of the year and then go see the guys go out and achieve it?
Well, just great response by our team. You know, I think if you go back to Oklahoma meet, and a week later, you know, we're beating a very good Missouri team at home and pretty handily. So I think just seeing how guys respond, and we've really talked about adversity and how do we handle that, how do we move forward from it, and really how much better can we get from the start of the season to the end of the season. That's kind of really been our focus, and from one match to the next. And you know, I think they're really embodying that, and that's what they went and did. You know, so I mean, I think it's great for our team, and just you want to really get some momentum going. And for a couple guys, they had really big wins. You know, Mac Thompson beat a guy that's a two-time All-American, number 2 guy in the country. So when you're able to do that, I think it just, okay, man, I think I'm there. Now I know I'm there, and that's I think is where our team's at.
Talk about the next man in, because Moore, Peters, Everard, 3 returning NCAA qualifiers.
Yeah, Kothi was a preseason. You know, he was ranked in the top 20. So
and they're not in the lineup. And the guys behind them are ready and seizing that opportunity.
I think that's, you know, one thing we talk about too. When you're a team, you can't just rely on one guy. You know, and when you give it your opportunity, you kind of got to be that next man in, or whatever you want to call it. I don't really have any catchy name for it. Just, hey man, go do your job. You know, and when you get the opportunity, go make the most of it and go to war for your brothers. And I think that's what every guy's done. And every time when it doesn't matter who it's been, if I've called upon them, they've been ready to step up. And no one's been like, I'm not sure. And like, no, they're ready to go. And that's, you know, it's a great thing to see. I think because, and I've said it before, they've kind of bought into something bigger than themselves. It's not just about me, it's about this team and what can I do and how can I give back to it. And the way I can really give back is I'm going to go out and compete in a way that gets our other teammates inspired. And, you know, we've had guys do that, so it's been fun to see. You know, Bartel, it was great to see. You know, he was really effectively, his wrestling career was done, and JJ got hurt, and like, hey man, we're going to need you for this match. Okay, coach, I'll be there. And, you know, and he won a big match, so it was great.
How did the guys feed off each other that weekend? Again, bouncing back after the Oklahoma loss with everything on the line at Missouri.
I think, and it wasn't us, it was them, you know. I mean, I started hearing about, and I heard Max talk about Steyer's, like I said, I'm going down and I'm beating this guy. I'm beating Lewis in this match. And then Max was like, well, damn, I'm going to go beat Mays too. And then, you know, you kind of saw it kind of snowball. You know, I think if we were picking a weight, not necessarily think that we wanted to pick heavyweight, you know, but it ended up being the perfect thing. You know, Bartel got to go out there. He didn't have to sit around and wait. He got to wrestle a match and really got the momentum going. And then Schwarm stepped out and won a big match. And Albert just kind of, you know, we never really let them get any momentum. In matches that they were really heavily favored, you know, you hate to say keep it close, but guys were able to stay in the matches. They didn't just let the guy blow them out, and they stayed in and fought for everything. And I think that's really what, and you kind of felt the energy. If you would have been in that arena, it was real quiet. And, you know, you love when you're in an opposing arena and they're dead quiet, and they were. And I think they were a little bit shocked about, you know, how it all transpired. But they're a great team, and I guarantee it, I know that they'll respond at the MAC tournament.
The MAC is a great wrestling conference, and the Panthers will be hosting the MAC championships here inside the McLeod Center next weekend. Make sure you get there, as the Panthers have a bunch of guys looking to punch their ticket to the NCAA championship tournament. We'll be back with more with head coach Doug Schwab and plenty more Panther sports talk right after this.